Welcome to the All-American Bowl's Road to the Dome. I'm Paul BURMEISTER. Each year, the All-American Bowl celebrates the absolute best in high school football. Odell Beckham Jr., Ezekiel Elliott, Andrew Luck, Tua Tagovailoa, and countless others have all made their mark in this annual showcase of high school's elite talent. Without question, the Alamo Dome in San Antonio is where America is first introduced to the football stars of tomorrow. So now we are hitting the road to countless communities across the nation to honor the 2021 All-American Bowl class. We'll take a look inside at these athletes as they try on their All-American jerseys for the first time. And some of them will tell us how it feels to join the stellar list of players who came before them. We'll also hear from 24/7 Sports as they provide insight on these top seniors. Now let's celebrate this week's featured All-Americans. Defensive back Terrion Arnold. Wide receiver Yulkeith Brown. Running back Amari Daniels. Defensive lineman Korey Foreman. Offensive lineman Donovan Jackson. And defensive lineman Jeremiah Williams.
This is Barton Simmons, Director of Scouting for 24/7 Sports. I'm a big fan of Terrion Arnold at the safety position in the class of 2021. He played on a bad football team, 3-7, but that didn't stop him from being an incredible competitor. He plays both ways, had over 100 tackles, played offense, was a very effective wide receiver. He's a really good basketball player as well. So he's just a very complete athlete, but I think you can see his competitiveness shine through the most when he arrives at the point of contact, when he finishes as a tackler. He is not a guy that's just content getting a ball carrier down on the ground. He is looking to set the tone and send a message. I like that out of a safety. With Yulkeith Brown, you're getting a South Florida dog. You're getting intensity. This is a kid that plays and competes at a high level on both sides of the football. Over 700 yards receiving, 2 interceptions. He can be a factor in the return game as well. And when you're talking about his skill set on the offensive side of the ball, I think where he really shines the most is after the catch. Very effective maneuvering in space, finding running lanes. It's almost like a running back after he catches the football. But that competitiveness really shines through when he's attacking the ball as a defender as well. He could play nickel, he could play corner, he could play wide receiver. He can do a lot of things, but he's going to bring an intensity level to your team. Playing at one of the national powers and proud programs in South Florida, Miami Central High School, Amari Daniels is an undersized back, kind of compact at about 5'8", 195 pounds or so, but he's a very darting, explosive back. A little bit more quick than fast. Limited long speed, but absolutely can find the holes, navigate in traffic, and sniff out big plays. And he had over 9 yards per carry as a junior, kind of demonstrating that ability to find big plays. He's the type of player that you just trust to go out there and get the yards you need. Korey Foreman is the type of physical specimen that you just don't see every recruiting cycle. He's 6'4", he's 270 pounds, but he has elite edge speed and quickness. He can win with that speed, he can win with power, he can overwhelm offensive tackles with his size, and he can play in space as an athlete. He missed a lot of his junior season due to injury, but this is a kid that we've seen compete in all-star camp circuits for the last 3 years, and he's dominated upperclassmen that were really highly regarded and have gone on to be elite college football players. That's the kind of talent he possesses. He is a guy that is a #1 candidate in the 2021 cycle. You may find some guys in the class of 2021 that have a higher ceiling than Donovan Jackson. I don't think you're going to find anyone that has a higher floor. If he stays healthy, there's zero chance that this kid busts. He's going to be successful. He has everything you want. We have him ranked as an interior offensive lineman, but he has the arm length and athleticism to play offensive tackle. He has the power and physicality to play with leverage on the inside. He has the movement skills and feet to get to the second level and be an effective next level blocker. And beyond all that, he is a very athletic player who is an elite thrower in track and field. He has an incredible work ethic, and he's very high character with an outstanding reputation in terms of personality and maturity. This is a guy that's a no-doubt player. We love him, and we think he is one of the best players, regardless of position, in this 2021 cycle. When we really dug on the class of 2021 and looked at junior film closely, Jeremiah Williams was a guy that really jumped out to us. He had 14 sacks as a junior. He's a little bit of an undersized tweener type, but he can win in a lot of different ways. He can be a pure pass rusher, wins with that edge speed, can use his hands really effectively to shed defenders, fight through contact, and play with pursuit and relentless effort. But he can also redirect. He can change directions. He can play in space. He can drop into coverage. And he shows the ability and the timing to be a second-level pass rusher as well. As he matures physically, I think you're going to see him be a dominant force on the next level as a defender in the box. This has been Barton Simmons for 24/7 Sports, and looking forward to talking to you next week about more of the All-Americans.
Be ready. To be an All-American is a dream come true. To be recognized as one of the best athletes across the country, hard work really does pay off. First and foremost, I want to thank God. Without him, I wouldn't be here. And for always choosing me and being on my side. I also like to thank my parents, my family, my coaches, and my teammates for all the love and support throughout the years. Thank you for supporting me and making me the man I became today. Thank you all.
Amari, running back for Miami Central. Before I start my presentation, I would like to first give thanks to the man above for giving me this talent opportunity to play this amazing game. I want to first thank my family, my coaches for molding me into the student athlete I am today. This is a dream come true. Thank you.
What's up, fellas? It's Brandon Spikes, former New England Patriot and Buffalo Bill, and now Hall of Famer for the Florida Gators. I want to welcome you guys for making it to San Antonio. It's a huge achievement. You should feel good about that. I know I did. It was a dream come true. Now it's time to get to work. You know, you guys are the best of the best, the cream of the crop. Show that you belong and show your worth. Go East and go Gators.
Where are you?
Honey, did you hear about these new GEICO savings?
Mom?
You'll get an extra 15% on top of what GEICO could already save you.
Can I call you back, Mom?
Your father's been researching our genealogy. We're Vikings.
There's never been a better time to save with GEICO. Switch by October 7th for an extra 15% on car and motorcycle insurance.
Hey, we lost the Wi-Fi password. Do you remember what that is?
I think the biggest thing about the locker room is you get people from every different background, every different community, every different race, and you get all those people to come together for one common goal. With these last few months, with the Black Lives Matter movement, seeing the community, black and white, going out and peacefully protesting and coming together for one cause, I mean, it gives you hope. I just want to look back at history after these months and not talk about how negative these few months were, but how positive it was and how people went out there and accepted the challenge every single day and came out better on the other side. Now it's all about action. It's all about the next step. Everybody in the league is coming together, and guys are talking openly and really listening to each other. That's what's going to happen is we're going to be back, we'll be playing sports, but at the same time we're going to be taking action, and we're going to be making change in this world so that it's a better place when we leave it.
My name is Korey Foreman. I play defensive end, and I attend Corona Centennial High School. To be an All-American to me, I would say it's a dream come true. Growing up, I've always wanted to watch and play in this game, just to be able to compete with all the top dogs and everybody else who's invited to the game. I want to thank my parents, my coaches, and everybody else who's helped me get to this path and down this road. It's been a long road and a long journey. It's been bumpy, kind of like a roller coaster, but we're going to finish and we're going to see through it. God bless, and I'm thankful.
Hi, my name is Donovan Jackson. I'm a senior at Episcopal High School, and I'm proud to be an All-American. Oh my gosh. Being an All-American to me is just an illustration of all the hard work I put in. You know, I'd like to thank God first for putting me on the right path. I'd like to thank my amazing parents for giving me the sport that I love. I like to thank coaches past and present for teaching me the things that I know and getting me to where I am. I like to thank my friends and peers for encouraging me along the way.
Being an Adidas All-American is really the icing of the cake for my high school career. It really shows me that none of my hard work has gone unnoticed. But with that being said, time for me to unveil my jersey. Adidas All-America 2021. I want to send a huge shout out to the All-American Bowls, faculty and staff, for presenting me with this opportunity. I want to thank my coaches, my teammates, and my family for helping me and supporting me to get to this point in my career.
Hey guys, this is Gus Ramos from the All-American Bowl, and this is our Gatorade Refueling Stop of the Week. Tonight, we have the future Buckeye, Donovan Jackson, out of Episcopal High School in Houston, Texas. Donovan, you obviously go to one of the premier high school programs in the country. What's it feel like to be the next All-American out of that school?
I feel like it's a testament to how great Episcopal High School is to developing players and putting them out into college in the best position possible. I'm very grateful for that school, and I just looking forward for the next step.
What makes Texas high school football so great and so unique compared to the rest of the country?
I feel like it's just we have a very passionate support with Texas high school football, and because the state is so big, we produce a lot of talent. And it doesn't matter if you're public school, private school, there's always going to be that team that has that type of dog, that mentality in them. And so I'm very fortunate to be on one of those teams at Episcopal High School. But Texas football is no joke. Every week it's a battle because every team has someone good.
You obviously have a great support system at Bel Air, Episcopal. Who else has kind of helped you along the way throughout your football journey?
Besides the coaches I have in my life, I have to say my parents. They played a huge role in my development. Keeping me on the right track, keeping me into the type of citizen that they want me to be. I owe almost everything I have to them. They've kept me from harm. They've showed me the right way, and I'm very grateful for them, and I'm blessed to have them in my life.
Once you're done with Episcopal, you're going to be a Buckeye. What kind of went into your decision to go play at Ohio State?
With Ohio State, it was the best decision for me, not only athletically, but academically as well. It plays into what I want to do life after football, and what they do in terms of internships and what they do for the players is what really had me interested. And so I've always been a Buckeye fan for a long time now. And when they first offered me, I almost cried in the car because I was very excited. But I'm just looking forward to getting on campus and getting to work with my guys.
Last week we spoke to Michigan guy J.J. McCarthy, but it sounds like you guys are bringing down a whole herd of Buckeyes to San Antonio this year. There's over 10 guys who are verbally committed to the Buckeyes who are going to play in the bowl. Is this something you guys talked about doing together, or how did all this come together?
This is definitely something that we try to get together. Some guys were committed to other games or doing other things. We're like, hey, let's work this out here. Let's work for the common good here. And so we all eventually decided we're going to go for the All-American route. And so we're going to have fun. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in one place because I met most of them, but I haven't seen all of them. But I'm looking forward to seeing everybody.
Coach Lees has actually come down to San Antonio quite a few times. He served as an assistant and the head coach. Has he given you any advice or things to expect once you come down to Texas with us?
Well, he just told me to have fun and take it all in. He said this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so make sure you enjoy it, but make sure you beat the other team.
Absolutely. Well, Can't wait to see what you got geared up for us come January, man. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm John Miller, and on behalf of everybody at NBC Sports, I'd like to congratulate you and welcome you to the All-American Bowl family. For 2 decades, the All-American Bowl has introduced the nation to the football stars of tomorrow, from Adrian Peterson to Trevor Lawrence. And we've had the opportunity to share the stories of some of the biggest stars in the game. And we continue to do so through programming such as the All-American Dream Preview Special. Many All-Americans have also gone on to be featured on Sunday Night Football, the #1 show in all of television. So congratulations, and we're extremely proud to introduce you to the nation this January on NBC.
Once again, congratulations and welcome to each one of our All-Americans. Be sure to follow us on the road to the Dome as we continue to meet this year's All-Americans every Wednesday right here on the NBC Sports YouTube channel. And don't miss the All-American Dream Preview Special, where we'll share some of the stories of this year's athletes both on and off the field, airing Saturday, December 26th on NBC.